Hello everyone and welcome back to today's morning report chart appraisals on Thursday the 2nd of April with me, Rich Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. I'm going to look at cable now, and well, we've had this drift lower and cable sort of backed away from this 150 figure level. I've been saying this for the last few days really. It's getting a little bit boring, but still we've just drifted really, not decisive selling, this is what the momentum indicators are pretty much reflecting now. You're sort of drifting in a slightly negative outlook with RSI sort of around 40, MACD lines solidly below neutral, stochastics also rolling over, so that would suggest you're still in a negative outlook. Also, I'm going to tell you again about this 21-day moving average, which is still a basis of resistance. I think 49.03 is currently where that trades at, or is trading at the moment. A couple of doji candles that I mentioned obviously on the morning report that you could argue suggest a little bit of uncertainty with the near-term outlook, or at least the prevailing trend anyway, with the prevailing trend being very marginally to the downside. But on the hourly chart you can see here that this is again the sort of sequence that we've had this uptrend that was broken, we've had this sort of sequence of lower highs, we've backed away from the 150 figure resistance, and we're sort of in a very slightly bearish drift. You can see that the sequence of lower highs, the sequence of lower lows, and once again today, just in the last few hours really, we've sort of rallied up towards that 48.70 mark, which is the resistance, which comes under 49.20, being the reaction low back from the 27th. But yeah, I'd still say that these are probably chances to sell really. The RSI is now back towards a level around that 60 point where the rallies consistently have fallen over in the last few days, last couple of weeks really, and it goes back towards 30. So that would reflect your very slight bearish configuration. Also the MACD lines as well, slightly bearishly configured, spending a lot more time below neutral than above neutral. When you see a little poke above neutral, it starts to roll over again, and it sort of gives you a little opportunity. Again, what we've seen actually in the last few hours, actually interestingly, the hourly stochastics have rolled over and arguably even given you, if I zoom in, very slight bearish divergence, which I've just noticed. Very slight, so you could say that's falling, whereas that is rising. It's very slight. It's nothing too significant. I think you're almost clutching at straws a little bit there, but I still think that this rally is a chance to sell, really, basically, and that high probably will remain intact. If not, I think that one at 49.20 will. But I think this rally that we've got is a chance to sell. The construction PMI is about to come out in about 10 minutes for the UK, so maybe that'll have an impact. But at the moment, certainly, I think this rally is a chance to sell on cable, which I think generally speaking is still pretty negative. Anyway, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I will speak to you later.